Hey everyone, welcome back to NetTuts. In today's quick tip, we are going to learn something a bit controversial. We're going to learn how to target IE6 and IE7 exclusively and uniquely, but we're also going to throw in a new one. We're going to learn how you can target IE8 and below uniquely as well. Whether or not this is a good practice is highly debated. In general, you should always use conditional style sheets. So you can say with IE, if less than IE8, then import these style sheets. However, it's always good to know, if only for fun, it's good to know how to do some of these hacks, and you might find an issue where maybe you only have one hack necessary in your project, and is it really necessary to import a new style sheet for that? Maybe not. In those cases, it might be debatable that it's easier just to add a hack. So we're going to do this. I did a quick tip not too long ago on this, but now we're going to go a bit further and add support for IE8 and below as well. Okay, so you can see here I have opened up just a blank page with Hello World on it, and we're ready to get started. So the first thing is we are going to style the body tag, and just so it's easier to see, I'm going to set the font size to 30 pixels and the font weight to bold. Okay, so we're ready to begin. Let's first begin targeting Internet Explorer 8 and below exclusively. So this will not target any other browsers. So we're going to say color, at least not right now, and that's the thing you need to keep in mind. So we're going to say color is red, and then I'm going to follow that with \9. Now keep in mind, it's very important that you do \9. So when I first encountered this, I thought, okay, maybe it would be cool if I could do \IE8, and then anything, this would just designate that it would all run, and it would be easier for me to remember. Unfortunately not. It needs to be \9. So let's save that and open up IE8, refresh, and you can see that affects all Internet Explorer. However, if we go into any other modern browser, as of this writing, it's not going to take effect. Cool. So now let's take care of IE7 and below, and that's going to be green. And we're going to use, oops, sorry about that. Color is green, and now this will target IE7 and below specifically. And because it's lower in the style sheet, it'll take precedence over IE8. So if we refresh that, IE8 will remain red, IE7 will turn green, and IE6 will receive that as well. Once again, if we go back to Firefox or any other browser, that's not going to take effect. Finally, we want to do the last one for IE6, and that's the underscore hack. And that's going to be color equals yellow. So now this will only show up in IE6, not 7 or 8 or Firefox or any other browser. So here's the key. IE8 and below, follow it with \9. Note, if we change that, just to prove it to you, if we change it, it's not going to take effect. It needs to be \9, and this will apply to any styles. Just at the very end, \9. The star hack will target IE7 and below, and the underscore, and you guys learned these in a previous quick tip we did. So the last thing I want to talk about is be very careful when you use this. In the previous screencast, there's a lot of debate on this being a bad practice, and really that's kind of a moot point in this issue, because it's good to know what you can do. So whether it's best practice or not, don't worry about that as much as knowing if you need it, if only for debugging, you have these available to you in your real projects. It's up to you to decide. If you have a lot of changes for Internet Explorer, you probably don't want to use a hack. You want to import a conditional style sheet. However, if you have one or two properties in your entire project, yeah, go ahead and use these. The only thing worth mentioning is, remember, just because these work today doesn't mean that some new browser won't come. Let's say Firefox 5 comes out and it actually runs the same way that IE8 does with this, and it renders color red. Well, then that's where you get in problems. So you got to be very careful with this. Let me know if you have any questions. My name is Jeffrey Way, and we'll see you again. Thanks. Bye.